Hi everyone, how you doing? We are currently staying at Matt's auntie and uncle's place. So before we go any further, I'm just going to talk about a little bit of shameless advertising. Little cottage behind me here. Cute little cottage. They use this as a B&B, so if anyone's interested, at the end of this clip I'll have some shots from inside and I'll have some information for you. We are literally at the end of the street is the beach. It's absolutely beautiful here. We are on the let me try and say this correctly, Fleurieu Peninsula. I think I got that right, which is the second peninsula along in South Australia. We are in a little town called Normanville, which is literally right beside Yankalilla, which you may have heard of. Absolutely beautiful little area here. So anyway, if you like the beach, you like your coastal holidays, a little B&B here, tiny little cute little cottage. Like I said, at the end of this clip there'll be some information and you can have a look inside, and the contact details and everything will be at the end of the clip. You can have a look there. With that said, we are going to start this class. So please make sure that if you want to use weights and resistance bands as you normally would, then do so, okay? I'm not, because I don't have them with me. That does not mean that you don't have to, okay? So you keep working as hard as you can. Anyway, let's have a seat here. And let's see, I'm actually sitting on a decent chair. Maybe I should take this one with me. Sitting on a decent chair for this class today, which is great. It's a lot more comfortable. Anyway, make sure you're sitting with your feet flat on the floor, hips and knees and feet out in line of those hips, and you're sitting towards the front of your chair just so that you're not relying on the backrest there. And let's just have a loosen up. We're going to take the right arm all the way up, and then we're just going to do a little side stretch just to wake up the body, then over to the other side. Good. Come back to the center, leave those arms out to the side, make sure those shoulders are down. We'll do a little twist to the right, working through the spine and the waist to start with. Good, let's do that again. Right arm up and coming over, just relax the neck there. Okay, you can let your head drop down as far as it wants to go. Come back to the center, make sure the shoulders are down, and then little twist to one side and slowly twisting around to the other side and coming back to the center. Good. We'll lower the arms a little bit and we're going to circle those wrists. Good. All right, we're going to take the arms down. We're going to breathe in, arms come up. You're going to breathe out, and I want you to stretch back behind you as you bring the arms down, and reverse it. Breathe in, stretching back, and breathing out, bringing them all the way over the front. And again, we breathe in and up and out, opening up that chest, breathing in and out. And we're going to do it once more so that we finish with the pull back. Breathe in and out. Good. Drop your chin down to your chest, then take it all the way up to the sky. Take it all the way back down, and this time you're going to follow by arching your upper back, then the center, then the lower back. Let yourself just hang. Don't force yourself into any position, even if you're tight. Just take it to where it wants to go. Then slowly unroll. Belly button sinking back towards the spine. Lift out of the hips and sit up tall. And again, deep breath out. Chins first, then we arch the back. Keep scooping the tummy towards the spine as you come down, letting yourself just hang. If you use your breath, you will get lower naturally and carefully, slowly coming back up and sitting nice and tall. Good. I want you to try and keep sitting like this as you take your right foot off the floor and circle your ankle. Then change direction. Not too much lift here. Take that foot back down. Make sure you're still sitting up. Change legs. Change direction. Good work. And foot back down. Let's do some little alternating stomps here. Get those legs working. Keep sitting tall, try not to sink. If you're starting to sink, make your movements smaller. Think about drawing that belly button towards the spine there. Good, and hold. All right, we're going to do some big circles, really loosening up that lower back now. As big as you can. And the other way, around we go. Good, couple more. Last one. Good, sitting tall. Now we're still sitting towards the front of the chair. I want you to float those arms out by your knees. Do your little pelvic tilt. And then sit up nice and tall. And again, tuck, scoop the tummy back. Feel the tummy working. And again. And up. Make sure you're not rolling those shoulders forward at any point. 2 more. And tuck. And lift 1 more. And tuck. Good. Now we're going to go deeper. So if you're sitting still in the center of the chair, you need to scoot that bum forward. We're going to tuck. We're going to keep tucking. I'm not resting on the chair here. I'm using my tummy muscles as I scoot back to hold me. Now I'm going to take the arms up as high as you can without moving your body. If you can't get them all the way up, that's fine. Tap the knees. Up. Tap the knees. And up. Tap the knees. Try not to come out of that curved position if your back is starting to get sore. If your back is starting to get sore, don't go down as deep. Let's go again. Tuck. Where do you feel comfortable? Comfortable. And lift the arms and tap. 1 and 2. Keep those tummy muscles working. You can feel them work harder as the arms lift high. 2 more. Last one. Good, and we're going to sit up nice and tall. All right, a couple of little, tiny little circles there, just to loosen up if you're getting a little tight. Good, sitting tall, belly button back. We want to try and lift that pelvic floor. Good, make your pistol grip. And tuck. Hold it. Now twist. 2, 3, and 4. We want to get into the waistline now, so nothing else should be moving, and you need to make sure you keep those arms directly in front of your chest as you turn. Good. If you want to, you can always do it in this position, making sure you're using your body to turn. All right. I find it a little bit more comfortable in this position. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do 1 more set of these. And tuck. Use the tummy muscles. Small movement in the waist. Good. And sit up tall. Relax your arms. Lift your shoulders to the ears. And down. And again. Up to the ears. And down. Good. Drop your chin to your chest. Roll down again. Let your body hang. Belly button scoops back. And we'll sit up nice and tall. We do 5 little tucks, just little pelvic tilts. Find your limit. This one doesn't need to be too deep. 2 more. Remember, if your back or your hips start to ache, then I want you to make your next movement smaller. Arms forward and tuck deeper now and lift. 1 and 2. We'll just do 3 taps and 3. Don't move the rest of your body as you lift those arms. Remember, it's just the arms moving here. 1 and 2 means those arms might not go very high. 3, you can see mine aren't going all the way up. And once more, tuck. And 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Sit up tall. Make that pistol grip. We're tucking and we're twisting. 2, 3, and 4. And we're sitting back up. Those shoulders are relaxed. And tuck nice and deep. Switch on the tummy. 3, 4. We're going to do 1 more of these. And tuck. Good. Tummies are working. 3, 4. Good. Sit up. Relax your arms. Lift the shoulders to the ears. And relax them down. Good. Right leg lifting. Now if you want to give your back and your hips a little rest, scoot yourself to the back of your chair. Use your back rest. We're going to change legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change the legs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, add your tuck, tuck, lift, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Changing legs. If it's hurting your back, don't do the leg part. 3, remember you can have a rest whenever you need to. And last one. Good, hands to the ears. Are you ready? Left elbow to right knee. Both come to the center line of the body. We're going to do this one twice on each side, just to make sure you all got it. Let's change sides. And 5, still tucking, still using those tummy muscles. And 3, 4, and 5. Let's do it again to the right. 1, sit up, and 2, sit up, 3, 4, one more, and 5. Last one. It's a small tuck here. I'm going to focus on tucking that tailbone under me. 3, 4, one more, and 5. Good, relax the arms, a couple of little circles all the way. Good, place your hands onto your lower back and lift up and back, squeeze into that lower back a little and release back to the top. Now roll it down, letting the head and the arms just hang. Okay, use them as a weight to draw you towards the floor. Now scoop the tummy back before you come up and sit up nice and tall. Good job. Okay, so I know you've got an elastic out there. I want you to grab it. Grab your elastic. While you're at it, you can have yourself a drink and then we will move on. So I'll give you a moment to do that. And I'll just sit here and wait. Enjoying a bit of sunshine and warmth, which we haven't had for a few days. Good, so we want a drink and we want those elastics. Once you've got your elastic, I want you to hold it roughly hip distance apart. So remember, if I place my hands to the side of my knees while I'm holding that elastic, it's firm, it's not tight, okay? It's not loose, it's just a firm line there, holding onto that elastic. The shoulders are relaxed. If you're in too close, you're going to end up rolling those shoulders. You can even take it a little wider if you want to, especially if those shoulders are a bit achy. All right, so we're holding onto the elastic. We're going to sit up tall. If you want to use the backrest, then do so. We're going to take the arms up, not moving the tension in that elastic. Just go as high as you can, and then we're going to pulse backwards from the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to lower it all the way down to the knees and back up and pulse. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and take it down. We're going to do that once more. And up, shoulders are down, and we push. 1, 2, don't lift the shoulders. 3, 4, and now we're going to hold. You're going to gently pull out with the elastic, so tighten it a little. 1, tighten it. 2, and 3, and lower it down. Good, you can feel those shoulders working. Take your arms up, shoulders down, and pulling out. Now we don't need to make this a huge, really super tight movement, okay? Let's lower down, and we're going to do it once more. Arms up, shoulders down, push back and open. And 2, and 3. Good, lower down. Good. Can you feel those arms and shoulders working? I can feel it even without the elastic. Give it a shake. Good. Let's bring the arms forward now. Shoulders down. We're going to roll the shoulders forward. I want you to try and feel like you're stretching that upper back. Then shoulders come back and down and forward. I'm not moving any other part of my body, just the arms. Rolling forward, up, back, and down, and forward, up, back and down. Once more. Forward, up, back and down. Hold it there. We're going to twist to one side of the knee and then the other, not too far. 1, 2, 3. Keep pulling up. Feel it work through the waist. 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to the center. Rest your arms. Don't collapse. Shake it out. Feel those arms and shoulders working. Good. All right, let's come back up again. Shoulders down. Push back for 5, 4, 3. Work from the shoulders. 1. Hold it there. Now we're going to squeeze the waistline. I'm not lifting my bum from the chair at all. To the top. Squeeze the waistline. Don't lift your shoulders. And up. Use the tummy, those waistline muscles. And again, over, up, and lower the arms. Good. You can give those arms a little rest and then bring them forward. Turn the palms to face in towards each other and slip the elbows right back as far as you can and push forward. 1. There's a little bit of tension in the elastic here, just a little bit. Elbows back and push forward. I'm not rolling the shoulders, not changing my posture. Pull back and pull back and pull back. Good, and down. All right, give it a shake out, don't collapse. You can feel the postural muscles working there, the shoulders, the upper back, across the front of the chest, all right? If your neck is getting a little tight, then loosen that up. Are you ready to do all that again? All right, so arms are out, palms are face down. We're holding onto that elastic. It is firm, it is not tight, it is not loose. We slowly take those arms as high as we can and we use the shoulders to push the arms back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then we hold. Good. Then we pull gently for 3 and 2. Keep that chest proud. And 1. Good. And we lower all the way down. Good. We're going to bring it forward. Chest is still open. Now we roll it forward and back. And 2. We're going to do one more of these because I know this is a tough one. Good. And back. And lower the arms. Good. We're going back to the top again. Shoulders are down. Little push back. Good. And we're going to squeeze 1. And lift up tall. And 2. And lift up tall. And 3. And lift up tall. One more. 4. Good. Make sure those shoulders are not lifting. Good. We're going to come forward. Turn the palms. So as you turn the palms, you're going to feel that elastic tighten. Slip those elbows in past the ribs and back. And push forward. And pull back. And push forward. Don't change your posture. 3. 2 more. 4. Last one. 5. Good. And lower down. Good job. All right. Shake it out. Shake it out. Don't forget your neck. If your back's getting tired, loosen up through that lower back as well. You can hang over the legs if you want to. Good work. All right. Still have the elastic in your hands. Let's tuck those feet underneath of us. Hinge forward. Push your heels as down into the floor as well. Bring the arms out in front of you. Belly button back. And stand. Good. We're going to pull that elastic now. Just gently against the legs. So we're trying to push the arms back and put a small bend. And push back and small bend. And push back and small bend. Good. 2 more. And last one. Now the more you push back with those arms, obviously the harder it's going to be, the harder the shoulders are going to work. So if you do find it gets too much in the neck and the shoulders, just bring the hands right to the side of your legs instead of all the way back, okay? You don't have to put too much tension into it. Let's do that again. Bend and back. 1 and 2. Squeeze that butt a little bit as you come up. And 4. One more. And 5. Good. And release the arms. Stay standing. All right, we're going to take those feet out wider. Turn them out slightly. You can see I've gone nice and wide, so I'm a little wider than the chair legs. Small bend, just enough so that you're not straight legs, okay? Deeper you go, the harder you're going to work, but I don't want those knees rolling forward. Bring the arms all the way up, as high as you can, and then point those elbows out to the side. So you might find the elastic is sitting on your head. You can bring it down so it sits underneath your chin. If you can get your posture right back, you can even bring that elastic behind your head, okay? We don't want to be hanging like this though, okay? You've got to keep your posture. All right, so elastic from hand to hand, behind the head, in front of the head, over the head, elbows pointed out to the side, knees are bent and pulling back. Good. Belly button towards the spine. Squeeze the waist. 1, pull up, and 2, pull up, and again 3. Work into that waist. Good. Keep going. 5, fall forward. 6, 7, 8. One more each side. 9. Good. And 10. And pull up tall. All right. Bring that elastic all the way back down again. Legs in. Shake it all about. Good. Okay, so we're going to do those squat movements again. Remember, getting too tight now. Don't put too much tension in that elastic. Take your hands out wider along the elastic if you need to. All right. We come down and pull up. 1 and 2. Does not need to be deep. Shouldn't be hurting the knees. If it is, make it smaller. And 5. Good. Hold it there. Release. Take it wider, bend the knees, arms up, elbows out, find that position for your elastic and squeeze. 10, yes, 9, 8, keep that weight right there in the center. 6, 5, that's not right, this is 5, isn't it? 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the center. We're going to push up, lower the arms, bring the legs in, and go again. 1 and 2 and 3, nearly there, and 4, 1 more, and 5. Good. Take it wide, turn it out, small bend, arms up, elbows out. Good. Where's that elastic sitting? Not across your nose. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6, keep yourself upright. 7, don't go too far if you can't. 9, last one, and 10. Good. Push and lower those arms. Good work. All right, you can put your elastic away. You can have another drink. Give your legs a really good shake. Then we're going to stand in front of the chair, making sure we can feel the chair on the back of the legs. I'm just going to turn a little so you can see everything I'm doing. How's that better? All right. Just give you a moment to make sure you get a drink as well. I left my drink in the van. Not to worry. Hear all the birds. It's all sorts around here. Okay, so we're standing in front of the chair. We have our feet so that they are hip distance apart. I can feel the back of the front of the chair on the back of the legs, okay? We're going to take a seat. Now, if you've got bad knees, I don't want you to sit down. All right, I want you to pretend you're going to sit down, but not actually get there. All right, so we'll start with it small and we'll make it bigger as we go along. So we're going to come down like we're about to sit down. No, change your mind. You can still feel the chair on the back of the legs. Let's do 5 of those. Forward, 1. Let the arms do whatever they want to do naturally. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Remember, every time you stand up, you've got to stand up straight because you don't want to stand up off a chair and finish like this, do you? No. You've got to finish like this. All right, so we're going to go a little deeper. If you can't go deeper, don't go deeper. Almost down. Oh, I felt that right there. The back of my leg's going to touch the chair. Back of my legs, not my bum. And again, those legs are working a little harder now. If it starts to hurt your knees, stop, have a rest. Okay, you don't have to keep going. Ready? That's 5. Okay, so for those that want to, we're going to go all the way down. I'm going to let that butt touch the chair and then we're going to bounce back up. So you've got to keep your core switched on. You've got to keep that pelvic floor lifted. Bum touches and up. Did it touch? Nearly. And up. And up. And up. And up. Come on. And up. Good. Now give your legs a good shake. So you can feel these muscles here working. It's really important that we keep them strong because they are going to help support those knees. Alright, so even if you've got bad knees, you've still got to work on those muscles. If your knees are hurting, please stop, have a rest, have another drink, okay? We're going to do it again. We're going to do 3 of each one, each level. You choose what level you need to stop at, okay? So, little one, 1, 2, and 3. Now we go a little further so the top of the legs hits the chair. 1, and 2, and 3. Now we're going to go till the butt hits the chair. And 1, and 2, and 3. Good. And now I'm going to sit all the way down. There we go. Give your legs another shake. Well done. All right. Now I want to do a little bit of work through those inner thighs, okay, but without stressing out those knees. So we're going to start by sitting up nice and tall. Use the backrest where you need to. We're going to take the legs out to the side, just the right one, out and in. Now I want you to go as far as you can without twisting through those hips. So just take a moment to have a look at what you're doing. If you're doing this, okay, then you're not going to be really working through here as much as I'd like you to. So out, 1, 2, and you can actually feel it start to work through there. 3, 4, 5. Good. So we're straightening and bending that knee, which is working the muscles and the soft tissue through the knees without that weight, that gravity stress in them. Okay, let's do the other side. I think we did roughly about 10, okay, even though I counted to 5. I had done a few before that. 5, 4, no twisting the body. You might even notice that this side, maybe it goes further, maybe it doesn't go as far as the other side. That's okay. I want you to work within those limitations. Right, let's do 5 on the right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to take the right leg forward, and I'm going to get you my heels on the floor. I'm going to try and lift that knee above the height of this one, keeping the leg long, and then tap that heel down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's relax that leg and do the other leg. Out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch the leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now I know we've done these movements before, but it is important that when you're lifting that leg, you're trying to avoid this. Okay? If you are doing that, make sure you are using those tummy muscles as well, or your back is going to get very, very sore. If you want to use the backrest, use the backrest. You don't have to lift that knee higher. It just works the inner thigh more the higher you can go. So if that works better for you, just do that. Okay? You might even, actually we might add that one into it. Let's do another one, and then we can go back and we can do all 3 sets instead of just 2. So I'm actually going to get you to turn your foot out. So lengthen the leg a little. Knees pointed over there. Foot is pointed over there. Okay, and we're going to lift like that. 1. So think about lifting that heel. Heel, heel, heel. I know you can feel it here too. Good. Let's bring it in. All right. Belly button back, other leg. Turn it out. Knee pointed out, toe pointed out. Watch it while you're doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So now we've got 3 different exercises for those inner thighs. Starting with the leg out to the side for 5, 4, 3. Remember where your hips should be. Good. Now we lengthen the leg out. We lift 1, tap, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we turn the foot out and we lift 1. Heels lifting 2. Think about the heel pushing to the ceiling. 4, 5. I don't know about you, but I can feel this muscle working as well. Okay, you might even feel it start to work in through the butt and the outside of the hip, especially that last one, because you do need to use those muscles to pull that leg out. Then you use this muscle to try and lift. Okay, let's do the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretch it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Turn it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax your legs. Give them a shake. Shake it out like jelly. Loosen them up. Good job. All right, if you need to, you can loosen up your back as well. A few little hip circles. There we go. Good. Okay. From here, I want you to just come up onto the toes, the balls of the feet. So not the tips of the toes, just the balls of the feet, and lower the heels. We're going up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not too hard, is it? But you are using, again, these muscles, but also starting to activate those calves as well. All right, so I'm going to get you to tuck, use the tummy, and you're going to rest those shoulder blades. Where's the back of the chair? Rest your shoulder blades on your chair. Keep that tummy drawing back. In fact, place your hands over your tummy so you can remember. Good. We're going back to those risers. 1, 2, 3. Tummy back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we're going to lift the right leg. Keep pulling back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other leg. 1, 2. Tummy back. 4, 5. Good. If I don't keep drawing that and using those tummy muscles, what's going to happen is when I lift a leg, I'm going to sink on that hip. Okay, so I want to keep everything square. It means that both sides of your back and your butt and your hip muscles, they're all going to be working differently on each side. Okay, so you do, and that's important that we can do that. All right, so tummy sinks back, other leg lifts, but we don't want to sink that hip. Have a look down, see if you can see what's going on. 4, 5. Good. We're going to sit up. Use your hands and sit up nice and tall. All right, loosen up your back, because we're going to go back there and we're going to do a different one. You're going to tuck again so that the tummy gets switched on. You're going to rest those shoulder blades on the chair. Keep the tummy sinking back. We're going to stretch out the right leg. We're going to turn it out and lift. 1. Can you get the knee maybe slightly above the other one? Keep the tummy drawing back. As you lower that leg, your body's going to want to go with it. Okay, that's control, that's core strength, is to be able to stop that back arching and pull it down. So if I turn sideways, because this chair I think will work. Okay, so I'm going to do the other leg now. Lengthen it out. What I want to do is keep this area of my body, my back and my tummy, stable. So if I'm where do I put my arm? If I put my arm here so you can see, right? When I come up with the leg and down, you've got movement through that pelvis, and you don't want, join me, we don't want that back doing this, okay? Keep it stable. Right, let's do the right leg again. Turn it out, lengthen it, keep everything stable, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you lower that leg, you can feel those lower abs switching on. Other leg, turn it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bring it in. Use the chair, use your arms to sit up and loosen up. Good. Well, once you've loosened up, you know what that means. It means we've got to do all that again. Starting with the risers. We're going to do it all leaning back on the chair. We're going to do 5 of each on one leg, then we're going to sit up. Then we'll go back and do 5. If your back starts to get a bit tired, okay, then just stop, have a rest, circles or roll downs, stretch it back, whatever you have to do to release your back, okay? All right, tuck, connect, lean back, shoulder blades on the chair. I'm still trying to sink that tummy down towards the back there. All right, keep my hands on my tummy so I remember, and we rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We take the right knee, lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lengthen out the right leg, toes to the sky. 1, 2, 3. Remember what I said about coming down, stay connected. Turn the foot out. Now lift the heel. 2, 3, 4, Can you feel any movement starting to happen through that pelvis? Make sure you stay connected. So as those muscles get tired, they're going to want to release a little bit, which is going to give you more movement, okay? That's where you've got to be careful, because if you don't stay focused on what you're doing and how you're moving, that's when we end up hurting ourselves, okay? So let's tuck and do the other leg. Shoulders resting on the chair, tummy back, belly button to the spine, rise. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right knee, left knee, 2, 3, 5. Stretch that leg out, toes to the sky. 1, 2. Tummy keeps drawing back the whole time. That's where your focus is going to be. The leg can do that easily enough by itself. Now turn it out. Heel, 2. Tummy, 3, 4, 5. Good. And sit yourself back up. Let's hang over those legs now. You can take your feet to where they feel comfortable and just let yourself hang. Relax your arms and shoulders, relax your neck so that the upper body is heavy. Take a breath in through the nose. Breathe out. See if you can relax your spine a little bit more and just hang. Feel heavier. And this time we're going to scoop that tummy back so that we can unroll and sit up nice and tall again. Good work. All right, how you feeling? We're going to stand up again. So if you want to grab yourself another drink, you can do. You're going to tuck your feet underneath you, hinge and stand, and get yourself ready with the back of your chair. A little bit of balance stuff. Now, we've done a little bit of work while you're having a drink or talk. We've done a little bit of work on those tummy muscles, the waistline muscles, and the front, okay? So working through them, and of course your back today. So we're going to keep on going with that in the standing position. So for balance, you're going to use a wall or a chair. You've done these before. Let's just test you and see how you go. I want you standing nice and close to your chair. So once you're ready, or wall, once you're ready, I want you to stand nice and close. You're going to have your right leg at this point in time closest to your chair. So position yourself so that the right leg is the closest to your chair. All right, drink time is over. Let's do this. Standing nice and close to the chair, right leg, right hand, the elbows bent, my arms relaxed, okay? From here, we're going to take that left leg and we're going to take it out to the side. There's a hole in the, in the cross. Left leg out to the side. We're going to put a small lift and tap. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to bring that leg in and transfer back to the center. And again, out, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bring it in. Good. I want you to rock back onto your heels and turn those feet out. Good. Now you can feel instantly your butt should be squeezing, trying to squeeze in together. Take your leg out to the side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it back in. Find your center. Transfer the weight, leg out, and 1. Now the knee is pointed up to the sky, okay? So you're keeping that foot turned out, and now bring it back in. You've got to use your butt to help keep your hips turned out. All right, now we're going to lift that knee out to the side. Good? All right, transfer and pull up. 1, 2. Try and just tap that foot without transferring your weight back onto it. 1 more. Good. So you can keep that low. You don't have to go too high. We're going to rock back onto our heels, turn the feet in. Same leg is going to come forward. And 2, and 3, 4, and 5. Good. Now we're going to shake it out because you might be feeling more than anything that supporting leg working there. Good work. All right. Let's even ourselves up then. So however you need to do it, you need to have your left leg now closest to the chair. Thought it was a spider. It's okay. Alright, so I'm standing, trying to find the flat ground. Feet and knees are roughly hip distance apart. Standing up nice and tall. Alright, what do we do first? We took the leg out to the side and we do a lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll bring it back in. Good. Now we center our weight. Transfer onto that left leg, take the right out, keep the weight over here and tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, and bring it back in. Good. All right. So now you're going to rock back onto your heels and turn your feet out. And we're going to do it again. So feel the butts squeezing towards each other. Those butts, squeeze them in. Transfer. And 1, 2. Keep squeezing that butt. Don't forget about it. Transfer. 1. Pull up tall. We don't want to sink into that supporting leg. Bring it in. Good. Well, you know what's next, that knee lifting. Remember, you can just come to here. The aim is to keep your weight over here. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Rock back onto your heels. Turn the feet parallel again and lift the knee forward. 1, 2. Again, weight is all on that other leg. 4, 5. Good. Give those legs a really good shake. Give your butt a rub, give it a jiggle, whatever you need to do. Turn and face your chair now. Rest your forearms on it. Okay. Make sure you are balanced. We want to have our weight so our shoulders are over the elbows. We don't want to be back here. Not right now. Keep your weight here. You can do this with your hands. The reason I do forearms is because it brings your weight further forward, and that's just a safety thing. But you can do it on your hands, plus it'll take the pressure out of your wrists. Okay, so from here, we step back and onto our toes. Yeah? And back in. Belly button gently draws back. We go back onto our toes and back in. Now I'm going to lead with the right leg. So we're going to go right, left, right, left. In this position, I've relaxed. I'm still connected, but I'm able to relax a little bit. Soon as I step one leg back, I've got to start to switch on here. Otherwise, my lower back's going to get sore. And then step back. Right leg back in to support me again. Left leg back in, full support. Right? Right, left, right, left, right, left. I'm on my toes. On my toes. One more. Back in and stand up straight. Good. How did you go with that? So it's just like when we do push-ups against a wall or wherever we do them. When we are in that plank line, that's a plank line. You might have your butt lifted a little bit. That's okay. Okay, that's just the positioning we're in. You can do this with your hands against a wall if you wanted to. If you want to just stay with what we're all doing, stay with me. Okay, let's come down again. This time we're going to take the left leg out first. Left, right. There's your plank line. Left, right. Left, right. Keeping that weight over the chair. Keeping the shoulders over the elbows. You've got 2 more. Out. Back in. Tummy gently drawing back. You may even start to feel those lower ab area working in that plank line. And stand up tall. Good. Shake it all about. All right. Now I know we haven't used weights yet, so let's try and do all this once more, and then we can check what time it is and see if we've got time to add some weights in. All right. Feet parallel. Ready? Belly button back. Transfer your weight. Take it out, and we lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We bring it in. We rock back. We turn the feet out. Squeezing that bum, we take the leg out. Transfer that weight. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Good. Now the knee is going to lift out to the side. 1, 2. Keep that weight in one spot. 4, 5. Good. Rock back on the heels. Turn forward. Bring the knee forward. Keep your weight on the other leg. 3, 4, 5. Good. Let's take that chair or ourselves and change legs. Feet are still parallel. Other leg goes out. Are you ready? Stand up tall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. bring the leg in, rock onto the heels, turn the feet out, squeeze that bum, leg out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bring the leg in, now the knees coming up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rock back onto the heels, feet are parallel, knee lift, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Turn and face your chair or wall or whatever you're using. Place your forearms on it and keep those shoulders over your elbows. Step back with the right leg, right leg in, left leg in. Right leg out, left leg out. Keep the tummy drawing back. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right. How many is that? One more. Left leg leads. 1. In. Keep the shoulders over the elbows. Don't start to sink your chest down. Don't start to transfer that weight. Guess what? I don't know how many we've done. One more. In. Good. And stand up. Give those arms a shake if you need to. Shoulders as well. Roll shoulders a little bit. Alright, I'm going to get you to grab a drink. While you have a drink, I'm going to go and check what time we're at, because this class feels like it's going on forever. Well, that's handy. I have no idea how long we've been going, because for some reason the timer didn't start. So excuse me while I have a look here, see if that can tell me anything. Who knows, you might have ended up with a super long class. So, oh well. Darling, do you have any idea how long I've been out here for? Well, that's a bummer. I don't know about you, but right now to me it feels like we should be finishing, or that we should have finished. So let's have a stretch. Timer never went off. I thought I pressed start, but obviously I didn't on the timer. Let's take a lunge. Let's open up that hip. You've done well, no matter how long. Maybe when you've done this class you can let me know, how long did this class go for? And we still never did weights. But anyway, that's okay. Next week I'll make sure that there's weights in your next class. Plenty of them, okay? If you didn't notice, I changed legs. Open that hip up. Make sure you can feel the hip opening at the front there. Good, and bring it in. Make a small step. Then we're going to come forward, and I'm going to get you to push those hips backwards. Feel that stretch in the back of the front leg. You can use your chair to rest you, hold you, balance you. Good, pull yourself back up. Small step. Both legs stay straight. Come over. Push back. Hold. This is for that back of that leg there. Good, bring it all back in. Alright, let's stay standing and finish these stretches off. You can sit if you want, but we're going to take our feet out a little wider. You're going to make your pistol grip above your head. You're going to push that hip over to the right and lean away just enough until you feel that stretch there, and then you're going to hold it. Then you're going to pull the hip in to come up and change to the other side. Good, good, good. And pull it back in. Alright, let's bring the arms down, take the legs wider, right arm over. Now stretch right through from the arm all the way down the side of the body to the hip. And then the other side over. Give it a good stretch. Good, and bring it back in. Bring those legs in, give them a good shake. Alright, let's bring the arms forward, open up that chest. Squeeze back and release. Turn the palms, one arm up, one down, push back and release. Other side, push back and release. Open out the chest again, squeeze and release. Arms down. Drop your chin to your chest. Take that chin up to the ceiling and forward. Look over your right shoulder and the left, and forward. Drop the ear, over, and up. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, shoulders up and down, elbows back, and release. And once more. Shoulders all the way down and gently open. And well done. Good work, everyone. Good work. Yeah, let me know how long that class went for. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could feel a little bit more of a challenge with things. Trying to do them over and over again and try and get those muscles tired is what we're sort of aiming at. And stay tuned to this video now, and you'll get to find out a little bit more about the cottage behind me, the B&B cottage. And if you're interested in heading out to this beautiful part of the world for a little weekend away or a week away, whatever you prefer, yeah, just check out the information at the end here. All right, have a great day. Get out there, enjoy yourself, and take care. Bye.